Hello everyone, my name is Christin Price and I am the broker of C.Gordon Realty. We are a Texas real estate brokerage firm in Fulshear, Texas.
I'm Pam Allen. I'm a realtor with C.Gordon Realty. I focus on residential real estate.
So we decided to team up to help you guys to get to know realtors and understand what real estate agents do. To answer these questions, we're going to team up and I will read the first question. So we stated our name. So Pam, briefly describe what led you to your current job.
Well, I worked for corporate America for over 12 years, and I found out no matter how hard I worked, no matter how good I did my job, I would hit a ceiling of financial success. There was only so far you could go within the company, and I wasn't appreciated. So what I wanted to do was if I'm going to work hard for myself, if I'm going to work hard, at least if I work for myself, I'll be more appreciated and I can gain more financial success.
And what led me to my business, to start my company, I had a neighbor in college, and he was selling real estate. And I didn't know what he was doing, but I knew he was coming up with a lot of cash. And I was like, what are you doing? You know? And so I kind of inquired about it. And as I was in school for business already. So I knew I wanted to own my own company. And this was just a way for me to transition into having my own business when I graduated from college. So I definitely saw the opportunity in real estate as well, understanding the background from my family business, my father's business, that real estate helped you create wealth. And so that's kind of what led me to real estate.
As far as schooling goes, to be a real estate agent, you can go to a real estate school, which usually takes you less than 9 months. It's about anywhere from 9 to 12 classes. And you can take them online or in person. And then you have to take a test at the end. And it's not an easy test. Real estate, you are learning about the laws of real estate as well as the transactional part of real estate. Doesn't take long. I actually did it within about 2.5 months, and I was able to get my licensing. So once you get your licensing, you have to go under a broker, in which I did. I went under my sister, and it's been great ever since.
Schooling is also through experience. So you definitely have to, when you're in real estate, find a good broker that you're able to learn the information from correctly, because you want to make sure you have a thorough understanding of what you're doing, because you're dealing with people, and this is the purchase and sale of real estate. So real estate could be land, and could be houses or commercial properties, which would be like the stores you go to, or say storage facilities, or just different things that you see every day. The transaction of those buildings costs sometimes millions of dollars. And so if you're dealing with that type of thing, you have to make sure you know what you're doing, because people don't want to just spend money, and people are like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, right? And so as a realtor, you have to have that experience and have someone that can train you in the way that you need.
So what does an average day for you look like?
My average day would be waking up, and actually I do virtual school with my kids, so that's the first thing. But I also connecting with clients. So I check my emails. An average day would be checking emails, following up with people and clients that I have not been able to connect with the day before. You're making those calls, you're sending out surveys. Surveys is the dimensions of land. You are connecting with title companies to make sure that they are functioning and in order with helping our clients to be able to close their properties, which is a title company is a place where the realtors meet up, the buyer seller meets up, so that they can do the transaction of selling their real estate or buying their real estate. And that is like the middleman to make sure the money is transitioned the proper way. So we connect with the title companies, the survey companies, sometimes appraisers, sometimes banks. We connect with all these people so that a transaction can be handled. So whether we're communicating, that is what we're doing. We're talking to these people. We're talking to our clients. We are filling out paperwork, contracts. a lot of paperwork, which she likes and I don't. But
so what is the best part and the hardest part of your job?
My best part is at closing. Why? A couple of things would be we're able to transact, and the first thing in closing is my clients are happy. The job has been done. You worked so many steps and through the process to get things done, and you're like, we're here, and not only here, but we're gonna get paid.
Yes.
And I think you like that part, right?
Yes, I love that part.
So what about you? What's your favorite part of it?
So the best part for me is to help my clients find what they want.
Yes.
They get to complete their request. They initially come to me with a problem. They initially come to me with a request. And at the end of it, I am able to say we've solved that problem. And then, of course, that we get paid at the end.
Yes.
But, and then the hardest part of it is the negotiations, is the part when things go wrong in the transaction or there's a hiccup. There's some things that, somebody didn't realize, somebody didn't know, and we have to solve it. So
Absolutely.
We're big time problem solvers. Our job is solving problems.
Absolutely. What are roles and skills required for your position?
Well, one thing is being organized. My sister doesn't like all of that all of the time.
So you have to what? You have to become organized,
yes,
right?
You have to become
that's
organized.
Not my top thing.
Yes. So being organized is one big thing. You need to be organized. You need to be able to listen. That is a big skill. A lot of times we want to give information because we know the information. But the biggest skill is listening to your client to find out what they want. And then once you've heard what they said, go deliver what they've asked for. And so being able to be organized, being able to listen, and then also being able to deliver. So that means you have to do a lot of homework on knowing the area that you're trying to sell them to or to sell their home. You've got to know those areas. So you've got to be able to be organized, listen, and also to be patient.
Pam, what advice would you give students to finding a career they love?
Well, definitely try everything. If you think you like something, even if you don't think you like something, I would tell you to definitely try. Because sometimes even in doing something you don't like, you find something you do like. And so my advice would be to try everything. If you know somebody in construction, if you know someone who's an architect, if you know somebody who's a doctor, who's a nurse, who works for the railroad, who works in a grocery store and is a manager, anything, because you never know where you'll find your niche.
And I would advise you too, like, even if you don't know the person, if you see something and you think that interests you, go and delve into it, find out, read about it, go on the internet, Google it, look at YouTube it and see what people are doing. Find out ways that you can learn about something else outside of maybe what you just see yourself. So what is the job outlook for your profession?
Continue to do the best job I can do for my clients, to continue to solve the problems that they need solved, which is usually buying a house or selling a house or finding land or selling land. And then also a lot of times we have to give advice. Some people just need advice on which way to go. And so if I can continue to enrich myself to learn more and more about what I do, then I can continue to help clients to be able to get the answers that they need.
You said that personal growth, whatever job you do, whatever occupation or career you have to continue to grow. You have to continue to learn. You think you'll finish and graduate from high school or college and you think, oh, it's over with, right? No, learning never stops. You have to continue to read. You have to continue to find things because things transition. and life evolves, and you have to be able to understand what's happening at the time. So, and real estate laws change. We have to understand the laws. We can't just be like, oh, well, that was 2 years ago. So, no, you have to deal with the laws that are happening each day. And so, growing personal growth, you want to grow yourself as a person, as well as you want to understand the new things that are happening. We here at C.Gordon Realty, thank you for allowing us to share a little bit about what real estate agents and real estate realtors do in Texas. So you have a wonderful day, and we hope that you find what you are looking for.
Because we're built on a solid foundation.